All right, hi, hello. I know I have not posted on this account in forever since I graduated college. We're gonna do a life update eventually on this channel and kind of tell you all what I've been up to, but I'm really bored this afternoon and I've grown my vinyl collection quite tremendously the last time I showed everyone all that I had. So I kind of just want to go through, rate each one, tell you what my favorite song on each one is. And I'm also really curious because I don't know anything about collecting these things and I feel like I have a few valuable ones. So I kind of want you guys to watch and go through, and if you know anything about collecting records, please let me know in the comments below. If I have anything that is unique, anything that is rare essentially is what I'm looking for you guys to help me out with, because I don't know how to evaluate this. So we're gonna go through each one now and I'm gonna tell you my favorite song, rate each one, and then we'll spin it just for a little bit just so I can get some shots, and then we'll go from there. So I got them all laid out here. I don't know how many I really have total. 19 total, and I also have 3 Christmas album ones that I got for free. So I'm not gonna go through those obviously because no one knows any of the artists or anything like that. But first off, I wanna share kind of where I get all my vinyls, but mostly local record stores, Target, and then there are a few sites that I'll link below in the description. I'm gonna start from the most recent that I bought and then go all the way back to the first one I got. So first up is M83, Hurry Up, We Are Dreaming. This album is full of really good songs. I really like the first 5. It's got Intro, Midnight City, and Wait. Those are probably the most popular ones that they have. My Tears Are Becoming a Sea is also a really good one. We got 2 different kind of faces here. Pretty simple vinyl cover. The album overall is pretty solid too. Favorite song on here has to be Wait, but close 2 and 3 are Midnight City and then My Tears. Those are pretty basic. I haven't listened to the back half of this album as much as I probably should, but yeah. Anyways, first one done. Next up are 2 Lumineers. I got these back to back because I realized that I wanted kind of some indie vibes on the record player. So first one is obviously Cleopatra. This is the one they're probably most well known for. This is the only vinyl I have, I think, that has the the cutout. You can kind of a slide thing. I don't know, reminds me of those books as a kid. Sleep on the Floor is my favorite song on this vinyl. Angela is a close second. It's growing on me a ton lately. Gonna give this a vinyl a 7.5 out of 10. This first one probably is 6.5. It's very basic design. Maybe I should be pulling out the discs on each one too, because that's kind of gonna go into my rating as well. But see, it's this complete box. This one is actually gray, kind of like a smoke type of vibe. The second Lumineers vinyl, the inside on this one is really cool. Pretty basic disc, but their font is really cool that they use. I really like the inside of this one though. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 on this one. Favorite song on this one is Flowers in Your Hair. It's been really trending on TikTok lately, so that's probably why I'm a little biased right now. Next up, this Dayglow one. Dayglow has probably been one of my favorite artists of 2023 so far. Obviously, there's not a lot of songs on this one. Still just a really cool design. The inside is sick. I think I got this one at, not Forever 21, but what's the other one called? Urban Outfitters. I think I got this one at Urban Outfitters. I think this is the only one I've gotten on Urban Outfitters. Obviously the disc is really cool too. Gonna give this one 8.5. My favorite song on this one is probably Can I Call You Tonight, because that is my first song I heard from him. Eric, my roommate, got me this one, Good Kids Mad City, for my birthday in November. One of the best rap albums of all time. Some nostalgic photos and stuff, K-Dot and all that. The first rap song that I truly fell in love with was Money Trees. So that's my favorite song on this album. And I'm gonna give this one maybe probably a 6 out of 10 too. It's kind of the M83 one, just very basic. Next up is A Letter to My Younger Self by Quinn92. I shot one of his shows in April of 2022 or March of 2022. I can't really remember. So he's been one of my favorite artists. I ordered this pre-sale and got it signed and stuff by him too. The cover art is really sick on this album, so that gives me a little bias. Favorite song on this one is probably Second Time Around. It's probably the saddest one on this album, but my favorite per usual, the sad ones. And then the cover art, the vinyl overall, I'm gonna give this vinyl an 8.5 out of 10 just because I really like the cover art. The back is sick. Towards the end of senior year of college, I went on an absolute spree of buying vinyls. So we're just gonna kind of randomly do these last 10 because I think I bought them all in a 2-week span. We'll do the DMX one first. It doesn't have a cover, sadly. The blood and stuff is really cool. I'm gonna give this one a 7.5 out of 10. If it had a cover, it'd probably be a little bit higher. Favorite song on here is X, gonna give it to you. Easy pick, easy pick. One of the best rap songs of all time. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Greatest Hits. This one's probably my thickest vinyl I own. My favorite song on here is Free Fallin'. I mean, the design isn't really crazy. I could do this probably in Photoshop. 7 out of 10. little bit above average, I guess. This one I got for $13 at a local record store. It's John Denver's Greatest Hits. My mom is a big fan of John Denver. Kind of just a dog and his owner, you know, very nostalgic cover there. Going to give this one a 7 out of 10 as well. You can even do 7.5 if I want. Yeah, let's do 7.5. Favorite song on here is probably Rocky Mountain High. John Denver, goated. A$AP Rocky. I wish I would have gotten to vinyl collecting earlier because it is so hard to find his records now, and they're very expensive if you do. But luckily I was still able to get my hands on Long Live A$AP. This one was like a random site online, I think, and I paid like $75 for this one. This is probably my most expensive one, but it was worth it because there's a lot of good songs on here. The discs are also orange, which is sick. I'm gonna give this one an 8.5 out of 10. The unique disc color is really what makes this one special, I'd say. Favorite song on this one, probably Fashion Killer. There's a lot of good ones though. Next on the docket is Rock and Soul by Hall & Oates, Part 1. If you were at a prom in like late 1990s, you'd probably hear all of these songs. Cover is really cool, back is really basic, but this one just like, it just matches the songs very well. Solid 8 out of 10 on this one. Favorite song is either Rich Girl or You Make My Dreams. Those are both really good songs. All-time classics in my book. American Teen. When this album came out, I think it was senior year of high school. Take me back to those days because there was not a worry in the world. Khalid was incredible back then, and I love the blue and red. Really cool cover art. He always has some really cool visuals on whether I've seen him live as well, so he's got good creatives on his staff. 7.75 out of 10. Literally every song from start to finish I could choose as my favorite on here. I'm not even gonna choose. Every single song on that album is good. All American Badass by Joey Badass. The visuals on this album were incredible. Also, when you open it up, each cover for the discs are custom as well. They really went hard on the entire vinyl. This one's probably a 9 out of 10, I think. There's posters in each slot. Everything is customized. The visuals are really good, blend in really well. I think this is gonna be my highest rated one, honestly, 9 out of 10. My favorite one to listen to in the gym is probably Devastated. Close second is Temptation. This one I got from an off-brand site because obviously this was released so long ago and it was a mixtape. Acid Rap by Chance the Rapper. Really boring, back, fronts, kind of blurry. Obviously when you buy from sites like that, it's gonna be a little rough. The inside's cool though. And then the disc as well has like a purplish, pinkish type of color, which is kind of cool, I guess, as well. I'll give this one like maybe a 7 out of 10. Favorite song on here is either Push a Man or Smoke Again. Probably go Smoke Again, yeah. Beer Bongs and Bentleys by Post Malone. This one is also probably a 9 out of 10. I mean, the visuals are just sick inside. We have kind of a clear disc, which is cool. The detail on the inside of the disc is also really cool. And the album cover is just so sick and so detailed and up close. Whoever shot that, I think Mike DeGrosse is his photographer. Time for my personal favorite artist, who is Felly. He released an album about 2 years ago, I think, and it's called Mariposa, which means butterfly in Spanish. He released this when he kind of felt like he was coming into his true self. So there's a lot of songs on here that are like about becoming your true self. And this was honestly probably one of my favorite albums of all time. And he's not really a rapper. A lot of people think he is, but he's truly just like an artist, and he can kill a country song or go bar for bar with anyone. So that's why I really like Felly, is he's got a wide range. The visuals on this album were also really good. I think he shot his stuff in Joshua Tree. Obviously got a butterfly in the middle there. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. And the font on the back is really sick. I don't know if you guys can see that. 8 out of 10. Love you, Felly. Last two, Circles and Kids. Two of my favorite albums of all time as well. The back is really cool, kind of like a, you know, elementary type of vibe. The discs are also like a different type of feel. Favorite song on this one is probably The Spins. I know it's basic, but that song is good for any occasion. Last on the docket, probably have another 9 out of 10, and that's probably because I'm a sucker for like white art. The back is really sick, Circles, and I really like this font. It's really simple, but it gets the job done. I think this was my first vinyl I got. The discs are also just really clean as well. I know it's getting a little rough, but 9 out of 10. Blue World on this one, my favorite song. Close second is probably just That's On Me. But every song is good on this one. Probably 4 or 5 where I could listen to front to back and just love every song. That's gonna be a wrap on all my vinyls. Let me know below if any of these are rare. I know I got 2 of them on like kind of like a weird site, but the rest of them are pretty authentic. So also let me know which cover you liked, or which one should have been higher or lower. Please let me know if there's anything more you guys want to see. I know I haven't posted on here in forever, and this may seem like a weird upload. I promise you I'm getting to my life update. There's like 4 or 5 different segments I'm kind of piecing together for one really long video. I think it's going to come out at the end of April, but for right now I'm just gonna post some fun stuff until that video is uploaded. But for now, hope you have a great rest of your day. Whatever you're doing, enjoy it, be in the moment, and I'll see you later on. Deuces.